Narcissists don't have anything real to offer. That's the cold truth. They don't bring value, they don't bring love, and most of the time they don't even bring money. What they do bring is manipulation. They wear a mask because underneath there's nothing there. They mirror you because they have no identity of their own. They fake emotions, fake empathy, fake interest because they know they're not enough. They sell you a fantasy because they can't afford to give you anything real. Future faking is their currency, because lies are all they can afford. From the very beginning, they know they don't deserve you, and that's exactly why they work so hard to deceive you into believing they're worth the investment. Let's break down what actually happened. You had something real. You had love, loyalty, empathy, drive. You had a future to offer, and you gave it freely. You gave your time, your energy, your heart, maybe even your money. You showed up with honesty, support, patience and understanding. And what did you get in return? Lies, manipulation, broken promises. You were sold a dream, but delivered a nightmare. You were conned. Scammed into investing in someone who never had anything to offer you from the start. And the worst part, they felt entitled to everything you gave because narcissists live in a fantasy. A delusion where they are special, unique, superior. But their sense of worth isn't built on real achievements or real character. It's built on manipulation. They use people like you to reflect value back to them. That's how they maintain their illusion. Maybe they get tons of likes, comments, admiration online, and to them that's proof that their illusion is working. But the truth, it's all artificial, inflated, hollow. They didn't give you anything because they didn't have anything to give. That's why, once you started figuring them out, the mask slipped. And what did you get then? Abuse, triangulation, smear campaigns, character assassination. Why? Because you challenged their false self. You expected something real. But the narcissist has nothing real to give. Not love, not support, not even accountability. And when you demand reciprocity, they feel threatened, exposed. They retaliate because they're defending an illusion, not a reality. Even when it looks like they have something, money, popularity, style, it's often stolen. They steal identities, mimic personalities, copy mannerisms. They take what others have built and wear it like a costume. Their entire self-image is fake, and it's only built for validation. To make it feel real to them, not to you. That's why you ended up depleted. You were feeding something that could never feed you back. And now, you have to take the loss. You have to stop expecting them to pay you back, because they can't. They were never capable of giving you what you deserved. And why does it end like this? Because their entire reality is a fantasy. It's not grounded in facts. It's not based on mutual effort, real connection or truth. It's based on feelings, their feelings. They feel special, so they believe they are. They feel entitled, so they act like they don't have to earn anything. They manipulated you into a carefully crafted illusion, an emotional con. And once you were hooked, once you started giving, supporting, validating, that false self became even stronger. They fed off you like a parasite. And the more you gave, the more they believed they deserved it. They drained you, and instead of gratitude, they became more arrogant, more demanding, more delusional. Give them an inch of attention and they'll take everything. Support them once and now it's your duty. They suck you in like a black hole, bleeding you dry emotionally, mentally, financially. And when there's nothing left, they blame you. They say you weren't good enough, that you didn't give enough, that you were the problem all along. As if they didn't need to bring anything real, because in their mind just existing is enough. They think their looks, their charm, their status, or just their presence should be a gift to you. You're supposed to serve them, sacrifice for them, and feel lucky just to be in their orbit. And one viral moment says it all. When a narcissistic woman was asked, "What do you bring to the table?" she replied, "I don't have to bring anything, I am the table." That's the narcissist mindset in one sentence. No effort, no reciprocity, no regality, just delusion, entitlement, and exploitation. So what made the narcissist feel so confident, so powerful, attractive, desirable, larger than life? You did. It was your attention, your validation. You made them feel like somebody. Because you are real. You're whole. You have something genuine inside you. You can give because you're already full. You're self-sustaining. But they're not. They need external validation like oxygen, and they can't handle the slightest bit of pushback. Even when you encouraged them, supported them, praised them, it was never enough. They ran you into the ground, then reached out for the next person to bleed dry. Because their illusion is like a house of cards. No structure, no foundation. It will collapse because it's not built on anything real. They're delusional. They copy others, take from others, and never give credit. It's always about how wonderful they are, when deep down it all comes from insecurity. They know they're nothing. In fact, they're less than nothing. They have negative value. If they had zero value, at least they wouldn't be so destructive. But they drain the people around them. They leave a mess wherever they go. And that's why many of them don't let go. They stalk, they manipulate through the courts, through finances, through flying monkeys, because they can't survive on their own. They're always teetering on the edge of depression, collapse, always needing a new victim to keep their delusion alive. And just imagine what that does to them. Going through life with a fake self-image, constantly reinforcing a fantasy, denying the truth, twisting reality. Any evidence that contradicts their illusion, they reject it. Or worse, they reinterpret it to fit the lie. They never know peace. They never feel stable. Because there is no solid self to come home to, no truth to stand on. So when they looked at you, someone real, someone authentic, they felt threatened. You didn't just expose them. You reminded them of who they pretend to be, and they hated you for it. But that reflection didn't lie. Because where they are hollow, you are whole. Where they are fake, you are real. Where they take, you give. And now, it's time to stop giving to what only takes. You don't owe them closure. You don't owe them understanding. And you don't need to keep proving your worth. They were never capable of seeing it. Because they've never found their own. So take your power back. Take your energy, your peace, your future, and put it back where it belongs. With you. Because you were never the problem. You were the gift. And it's time you started living like it. If this message spoke to you, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content that tells the truth and empowers your healing. If you need deeper support on your journey, I offer one-on-one coaching. The link is in the description. And if you'd like to support the channel and help me continue creating this content, donations are always appreciated. You'll find that link below as well. Thanks for watching. Take your power back, protect your peace, and never forget your worth.